Car accidents are unfortunate events that can happen to anyone, even the rich and famous. In this video, we will take you through a journey of memories as we remember the top 10 celebrities who tragically lost their lives in car accidents. From talented actors to beloved musicians, these individuals left an indelible mark on the world, but their lives were cut short in heartbreaking circumstances. Join us as we pay tribute to their legacies and reflect on the importance of road safety. Let's dive in. 10. Ryan Dunn. Police are looking into what caused a fiery car crash that killed 2 people, including Ryan Dunn, one of the stars of the popular MTV show Jackass. Dunn was known as one of the bravest members of the Jackass crew and would jump at the chance to do the most dangerous stunts. After doing so many dangerous tricks, he may have thought he was invincible. But on June 20th, 2011, he proved he wasn't when he crashed his Porsche 911 into a. The accident reconstruction work that cops have done shows that Dunn's Porsche may have been going as fast as 130 miles per hour. His friends and fans were sad about the stuntman who had died. 9. Burton. As the basis for the most popular thrash metal band, Cliff Burton's death in 1986 could have also meant the end of Metallica. The band was unhappy with their sleeping arrangements while touring Sweden for their Master of Puppets album, so Burton and guitarist Kirk Hammett played cards to see who got the best bunk. Burton won and was sleeping on the bus when it went off the road and flipped, throwing Burton out of the vehicle and pinning him underneath it. This happened between 5 and 6 a.m., and at first, singer James Hetfield thought the driver was drunk because he skidded on black ice, but he was found not to be at fault for the crash. "I remember being in my underwear, and screaming," Burton said. 8. Paul Walker. Walker was killed when the Porsche hit a cement-like pole and trees and caught fire. Fans continued to pay their respects at a makeshift tribute set up at the crash site, leaving behind candles and movie memorabilia along with drugs. Investigators ruled out drinking and mechanical problems and came to the conclusion that the accident was caused by speed alone, with speeds of up to 93 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. Walker was in the middle of filming Furious 7, which was finished with the approval of his family. Acting school doesn't teach you how to be sad about someone and think they're in a scene with you at the same time. 7. George S. Patton. George Patton upset his superiors, ruled his troops with an iron hand, and helped the U.S. win World War II. He was a decorated veteran of both World Wars I and II. General Pershing said that it didn't hurt America to have a general who was so brave that he was dangerous. However, the folk hero known for his fiery, profanity-filled speeches died when the Cadillac he was riding in crashed into a supply truck at a low speed on December 8, 1945. The other people in the car survived. 6. Jane Mansfield. Jane Mansfield was famous for how attractive she was to men. In June 1967, Jane Mansfield died when the car she was in crashed into and went under a tractor trailer. After Jane's performance on June 28, 1967, the group left for a late-night drive to New Orleans. Mansfield, 3 of her children, her boyfriend, and their driver were driving to New Orleans when the truck in front of them suddenly slowed down, killing all 3 adults and injuring the children only slightly. Mansfield's head was not cut off in the accident, but the event did improve vehicle safety by leading to the addition of an underride guard, also known as the Mansfield bar, under all trailers. In the end, she got what she wanted, and her fame lives on today in the success of her best movies, the legend of her life, and the career of her daughter, actress Mariska Hargitay. 5. Lisa Lopez. Lisa Lopez's life wasn't easy, but things were looking up before she died in 2002 in Honduras while on a spiritual retreat with her family. 2 weeks before her death, she was in a car accident that killed a 10-year-old boy by accident, which left Lopez shaken because she thought it should have been her. That's why it was so strange when she died just a few weeks later when she swerved to avoid a car rolling the wrong way on the. 4. Jackson Pollock. On August 11, 1956, Pollock, who had been drinking, fell asleep at the wheel. When his friend Edith Metzger asked him to stop, he got mad and stepped on the gas. Jackson did more than just drive when he was behind the wheel. You could say he was full of expression, and sometimes he would show his anger by speeding or driving in a crazy way. Soon after, the artist missed a series of turns, hit a tree, and was thrown 50 feet into the tree, where he died. Metzger was also killed in the accident, but Kligman was not. She lived into her 80s, and his death in a car crash became almost a James Dean O story that helped the romance of the great artist. 3. Grace Kelly. She was one of the best American movie stars of all time. Then, 26 years ago, she gave it all up to marry Prince Rene and become the princess of the tiny European Principality of Monaco. Grace Kelly really did live a Hollywood life, but it didn't end well. When she first moved to Monaco, she had trouble adjusting. But when she and Prince Rainier had their first child, she finally felt at home. In September 1982, Princess Grace and her daughter, Princess Stephanie, were driving from their country home to their city home when Grace had a stroke. When Kelly lost control of the car, Stephanie tried to stop it, but she couldn't stop it from driving off a steep embankment. Neither princess was wearing a seatbelt, so they were both thrown around the car. Stephanie survived, but Grace had heavy internal bleeding and died later in the hospital. 2. James Dean. James Dean, known for being the best actress of his time, was also a passionate car racer. When he ordered a new Lotus Mark 9 in 1955, the shipment was delayed, so he decided to upgrade his current Porsche to the much faster Porsche 550 Spyder. Dean was excited to be behind the wheel in an upcoming race, but his mechanic told him to drive the Porsche to the event to break it in and get used to it. Normally, Dean would have towed it, but this turned out to be a fatal mistake. I drive on the highways and am extra careful because half the time people don't know what they're doing. 1. Diana Spencer. Lady Diana Spencer. Yes, it is a very sad turn of events that Buckingham Palace confirmed that Princess Diana, aged 36, died in a car crash in Paris with her companion of the past few weeks. Few deaths in the 1990s had as much of an effect as Diana's. That's it for today. Do you agree with our list? Which celebrity car crash affected you the most? If so, then let us know in the comments section. Please like and share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates. Thanks for watching.